Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lisa Orombo and I do videos where I'm educating people or inspiring people or sharing something that blessed me or something that works for me and I feel like will work for people, and so I just want them to learn about what I know as well. I like to share my knowledge. If you're just coming across my video for the first time, I hope you enjoy my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Also give me a comment on the comment section. Let me know what you got for many of my videos. Contact me, send me an email if there are certain things you'd like me to talk about. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to stay productive. Somebody asked me a question on Instagram. He said, how do you manage being consistent with posting daily, managing your career, and building other areas of your personal life? How do you manage being consistent? I went on to tell the person about the things that I do to manage being consistent with posting daily, managing my career, and building other areas of my personal life. This is why I want to talk to you today about productivity. For those of you who already know me, you know that I am a very, very big advocate for setting goals. I believe so much in setting goals. I believe so much in having a to-do list every single day. Apart from having goals for your yearly plan, what you want to achieve in the year 2026, it's important for you that every single day you stand up from your bed, you're thinking, what are the things I want to accomplish today? And then go forward to write those things on a piece of paper. I'm very much a piece of paper person, a biro and pen and notepad or sticky note person. If you write on your phone, your notepad on your phone, that's fine, but for me, I use my biro and my paper to write. It helps to keep you focused. It helps to keep you attentive to the things that you're meant to do for that day. That is one way through which I stay productive. That's one way through which I manage being consistent with posting and my career and building my personal life. I use a to-do list. Apart from using a to-do list, there's also a place of determination. You have to be determined. You cannot just wish it and expect that there will be forward movement in your life regarding the things you want to work on or you want to improve if you're not determined. There has to be a strong will, a strong resolve in your heart that you want to accomplish XYZ things before the day is over or before the week is over. There has to be a strong will. There has to be a strong resolve to do that. You have to be determined. Why I'm saying determination is so key is because sometimes even when you set goals for yourself, if you're not determined to do those things, if your will is weak, you would end up not doing those things because your will is weak. And to develop a will that is strong, it comes by practice. Every single thing in life, I believe, comes by practice. It's not that some of us were born that way. For instance, I was not someone who used to set goals. I only started setting goals for myself from 2018, 2019. But before that, I wasn't like this. I wasn't always very focused and determined towards a goal. I developed it over time. It's a skill you develop. If you want to become a determined person, it's something you can develop. And how do you develop it? You develop it by keeping to your words. Develop it by keeping to your words. If you say that this is something I want to do, then keep to it. One thing, I do not get frustrated or disappointed at other things. For instance, looking at other people's life. But I get disappointed at myself when I say I will do something and I don't do it. I hate it so much. I don't like it. I do not like the fact that I say, oh, today I'm going to stand up from my bed and record a video by 12 p.m. and I end up not doing it because I was doing something else. It makes me feel disappointed at myself. And that is a way through which we can either set ourselves up to a place where our will becomes strong, or we set ourselves up to a place where our will becomes so weak that we cannot follow through with our decisions. When you repeat something over and over again, it becomes It becomes your character. It becomes who you are. It may not be how you want things to go, but because you've done it over and over again, subconsciously your body, your whole being becomes used to that way of life. Now, what am I saying? I'm going to bring it down. It's a muscle. Having a strong will is a muscle. The more you do it, the more you get used to doing it. It becomes second nature to you. Whenever you say you want to do something and you keep to it, your system, your internal system is recognizing that this person keeps to her word. She will do this thing. And so it becomes natural for you to keep keeping to your word. And that's how you build a strong self-will. Keeping to your word to yourself. When you say you're going to do this thing, you do it. And even if you don't do it, rise up again. Try again. Do it again. But when you give up on yourself, you feel like, oh, because I failed 5 times, you're not going to try again. Then it becomes a problem, because you're just saying you don't want to follow through on your goals. You don't want to be productive. Another thing that can help you to be very productive is to minimize distractions on your phone. Personally, for me, I think that our biggest distraction in this age and time comes from our phones. When you're trying to do something, someone is calling you, somebody is texting you, you're picking an impromptu call, responding to something that is impromptu, and that is gradually eating into your time. You need to minimize distractions as much as possible. This aspect comes down to having firm boundaries and, again, strong will, keeping to your word, keeping to your timelines, keeping to the boundaries you have set. For instance, if you say 10 o'clock in the night is when you want to pray and somebody is calling you by that time, you know that this is my time for prayer. I would not pick this call. Strong will, keeping to your boundaries, keeping to what you have said you will do. That would help you to minimize distraction. Another thing that you can do to minimize your distraction is to turn off your notifications. Now, this might not work for you, or you may be reluctant to do it, but it has been working for me. For many years, maybe since 2020, I have not had notifications on my phone. I put off all my notifications. Now, you might say that's extreme, but it helps me. It helps me. I'm a social media person, but people who know me know that my relationship with social media is very interesting. It's like a love and hate relationship, because there is time for everything in my mind. And so when it's time for me to be on social media, respond to a message, check out, oh, what's happening? What's the latest happening? I will do that. And I leave to go and do other things. This is why I do not have notifications on my phone for any app. The only notification I receive is notification when my phone is sending me an alarm, a reminder for something, or text messages. But every other app, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, I do not have notifications, because those things distract me and I need to be focused. I need to work in a highly focused environment. For me personally, I made a post some time back on Facebook that I don't like noise. So little things distract me. In fact, text messages, there's a reason why even text, the sound of that alert text message, it puts me off. Like, I need to be focused. And so you might want to try to turn off your notifications so that you can be more focused and productive on the things that you need to do. Another thing you can consider to do to help your productivity is to block time out to do the most important things. For instance, I'm sitting here today. I am recording videos that I want to upload on YouTube. And I'm going to record a couple of them today within 1 hour, 30 minutes. No distractions. Just me and my camera. This is how you can stay productive. Especially when you have a standard work you do, like a 9 to 5. And you have a personal business that you are managing on the side. You need to make out time. And how do you make out time? Like me, my personal brand is a business. I make out time by doing what I've just told you. Blocking out time for the things that are important. Even when it comes to reading, personal development is so important to me. For those of you who know, Personal development is so important to me. So when it comes to reading as well, I block out time to read. And trust me, sometimes it can be boring. Even watching videos to develop myself, watching YouTube videos to learn things, sometimes those things can be boring. I posted a video a few days ago on TikTok saying that there's a video I want to watch and I really don't feel like watching it, but I know that there's a place of discipline and the video is boring. I just personally want to be gallivanting on social media, watching interesting things, but I need to watch that particular video on YouTube. Sometimes it's not sweet, it's not interesting, it's not nice. But when you think of the long-term effect of what you need to do, that thing you need to be disciplined on, you need to produce result on, it's worth it. It's worth it spending few hours of your time to focus on that task to produce the result that you want. Blocking out time can help you to be productive. Another thing you can do is to work on the go. And this is applicable for those of us who say, oh, I don't have time to pray. I am a woman of faith in Jesus Christ. I believe in God Almighty. And so prayer is important for me. And there are people who prayer is important to. In fact, prayer should be important to every one of us. We need to communicate with our Creator. We need to communicate with God. And so if you're somebody that you feel like you don't have time to pray, you're always from one job to the other, you're running around, school runs, everything, and you feel like you don't have time to pray, you can pray on the go. And that's why I say do the work on the go. You can pray on the go while you're driving to school to drop your children, or while you're doing the laundry. You can pray on the go. You can plug in your headset and listen to messages, listen to the Bible, worship God on the go. Even work, you can do it on the. Sometimes I'm on the go, but I'm typing a message to put on social media. You guys know that I post every single day on Instagram, on Facebook. I post every single day on those platforms, and on LinkedIn. At least every week, 1 or 2 posts are going to be uploaded on my LinkedIn page. The same thing for TikTok. Sometimes I do that thing on the go. It's not that I'm in a particular place sitting down and everything is arranged. No, on the go, I am doing my stuff. I'm shooting my content. I don't waste time, because I know that these things need to be done. Sometimes maybe while I'm cooking, as I'm cooking, an idea comes to me. I start typing on social media because I know I have targets. I have social media targets. I have a goal. I have a plan. There's something I want to achieve. And so I ensure that all of these things, I am able to find a way to do it. You see, I've spoken about what I do for personal development when it comes to like making time to read books, when it comes to making time to watch videos that would develop me, improve my skill, when it comes to creating content to inspire people online, when it comes to every single thing I need to do, there is a plan, there is a way to do it. And it's all of these things that I've shared. But most importantly, you have to be determined. A statement says, when there is a will, there's a way. You have to first be willing to do the things you need to do. You see, before I used to think that, oh, I can't do so many things at the same time, and I have to just focus on one. But I realized something, that when we say that we cannot do many things at the same time, and this is not talking about multitasking now, this is talking about you can have a thriving family life and a thriving career and a thriving business life. You don't have to forgo one for the other. That's what I'm saying. Doing everything at the same time and everything is working well. You don't have to forgo one for the other. And I had to learn this. God put me in spaces where I had to learn this. I read a book, I think it's 35 or 36 self-made billionaire women, something like that. And those women, they said their stories. And one thing I picked up from that book is that you can have a marriage that is working and still run your business empire. What I'm saying to you today is that no part of your life has to suffer. It's possible for you to be productive You're productive in your family life. You're productive when it comes to your career or your business. You're productive when it comes to, if for instance you want to start creating and posting content online, you can have all of it. It is possible. It is possible. You have to be willing. And when you're willing, you need to set your goals. Set your goals, work to it, be determined, remove distractions. Also, speak to your family members, your friends. Oh, speak to them. For instance, if you're living with your family members, your husband, you're living with people, you can speak to them that, for instance, if you want to still be posting on social media, I can speak to them that, oh, my friend, I'm going to be doing a video around this time. Please, can you help me set up the camera? Can you help me be the person at the back watching the lighting, the video, all of these things? Or you tell them, oh babe, I'm going to be doing this particular content by this time. Please, can you just hold our son or our daughter in the room while I do this video so that they don't bump into the video? It's doable, guys. It's doable. You can have it all. You can have it all. And there are so many examples of people that we can learn from. I told you I learned from a book, Self-Made Billionaire Women. There are people that you can learn from. There are people online you can learn from. You can see how they do things. If you're privileged to have a help, for instance, you're able to get someone to help you, maybe a house manager. You're able to get a house manager, or you're able to get a nanny, or you're able to get a childminder that would help you while you take few hours to build your empire, build your business. It is possible. It is possible. I hope that this video has inspired you, has blessed you, has given you ideas on what you can do to be productive. If you're struggling, even after you've set your goals, you're determined, but you're still struggling, I advise that you get a coach. Get someone who will hold you accountable. Get someone who will always check in on you to ensure that you are following through with your goals. And when you're getting someone to check in on you, I advise that you get somebody that you respect, somebody that you can listen to and take their advice. Not just anybody, not just your friends, because sometimes we don't listen to our friends. Get somebody that you would listen to, perhaps an authority figure or a coach, somebody you will pay and listen to, that would hold you accountable. Because really, guys, sometimes we pay attention when we pay. We pay attention when we pay. I hope that you go into this week practicing these things I have shared, and you will see your productivity will become better. All right, guys, do well to subscribe to my channel and share this video with people who you think need to hear these ways on how they can be productive. Thank you.